Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. The Path of the Right. Time is of essence, Aurelia. When my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies since no are unawares. The superior training equipment will avail them enough if they are cut down ere the swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may be still time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowgirl and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Why are you questioning? Don't confuse me. Ah, yes you are. Not a confused idiot, a confused cute. Area, it is a welcome surprise, perhaps only one just far. Can you see we have not uncovered any hidden... You have my gratitude. Drew should be told with suspect the heretics might plotting such an attack. I have confirmation. I shall place the knights in a high alert. As commanded I will be all before. The rest must be made aware. Oh, Frida! Ooh. It must be here. I'm certain of it. Why else would it go such lengths to defend Snowcloak? But a pity in this story comes when our enemies had such disadvantage. For one though be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confounded. This is all wrong. I had a scramble to save our own kin. When we should be rightly staining every sinew puncture and stop this damned summoning. There she is! Come here, girl! Hey, Ida! That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pressure, Ida. There will be others nearby. You must see that I give them similar warmth welcome. Commander Olivia! Commander Olivia! But the small people are invading. There's been a development, sir. Together with the terminals, we have secured the entrance of some half-dozen tunnels. After spotting enemy breaking the surface. But that's not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics nearly flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha. Just this thing. Among the swarm tunnels of light entrance to Isolate Lair. Some of the others were going in. A moment, Offenert. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for two men abreast. I cannot say with any certainty they were at lads, much less that is the weighted pass down. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking on the surface. What if they were covering in this point after we entered the tunnel? Well, we know, we could have funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be harder than help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become obstacles to escape. A change of plans. If we want the rules with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, we will go there, whatever the tunnel leads. If you can find us at the end, no, not let her escape. The venture is into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies. Not too many, or Palapino will sulk. Our entrance to the drum, madam? Just over here. You have not seen her explaining this up, but we have never noticed it. As Sir Emmerich's order, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant visit, you cannot leave our post. Time to the snow coke. And it's another part that I need to card! Well, it's not even 8, so... I kinda doubt that there will be people doing the dungeon right now. Ah, yes, please come cuddle me. I need hugs and love. Actually, I think I'm gonna stop the recon right now and then wait until the dungeon starts. Ah! Almost missed that. Come on, DPS! Good. Hi! And it's cold again. Why? But yes, no clue. Yep, Acro was full. That region. Ah, no, way too cold, way too cold. This is the door to silence. It's early in the morning, time to flashbang people. Oh no! Use his flashbang! Oh no, it's... Ah... I don't want to see this message! Ah! No holy, no holy. I'm horny for candles and hugs at the moment, just for candles and hugs. Nothing major yet. Oh. Help me, I'm frozen and I can't get up! Yeah, he also got to read. Minus, plus, minus, what? Run, boy, run! Oh boy, I hope you know what you're doing. You will have to... what skill was the snowball again? What? Why is the... Oh wait, blue. use the goal und take region. Ende hier. I don't like where this is going. That seemed to work. More loot. Okay, I think my stunning right now is more annoying than anything else. Click. Yeah. I would say small. So hugs and cuddles need to be intensified. Eesh. Not enough for double cuddle burrito, no. You don't need to bring extra blanket. I have other ways to keep myself warm. No, don't! Ah! Oh no, the dungeon! It shows me a boss mechanic! No! Boom! Please. You should be cured, not me. Whatever you grow! Down! Yeah, probably. Well, I'm gonna listen for music for today and tomorrow. So you can go closer to me. To me. Stretching. Loud stretching noises. And head on into danger. Maybe useless, but Good morning, Elias. How are ya? Hello there, Fenrir. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Somehow it did somehow work. I don't know how, but it worked. So. Ooh. Field speed are gone on me. Oh.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good.
Press X gedaubt.
For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Press X gedaubt. Just, hold on a second. Want to write it. Okay! No, the sofa was just a penny off. Nope. Okay, good. This took longer than I expected. What news, Aurelia? The Iceland is a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but for your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that we have a cleared path, the Terminites can begin to survey the tunnels in the earnest. Maybe they even find our route past the iceball. Would that do wonders if they fought a fight against the heretics. Bristol Waste would certainly share the credit for it too. Worth your praise, Aurelia. We may return to the situation at our advantage. Assuming we can stop Isa before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scientists have not been idle. Minfia and Orangea have been busy pursuing the actuals of Horus Totems, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intended to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's event, don't. Their descent should be here any minute. I can only assume people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. For the greater food. So, now, press X to doubt. Yes. He is prepared. Innocent. You come for straight from Echoes of all gems. I trust your time there will prove fruitful. What did it have? The Ranjan eyes got countless texts. But what we found was quite questionable veracity. Yarns and Shiva lives. Eats and Spar are sparse and contrary, only agreeing on upon one point. We lay down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian fate. Yet in the eyes of Isis's followers, this was the holy egg, the blessed union of man and the dragon. How such things could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer for the echoes of Half-Fortens. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in the case one wonders if it's by circumstance or design. You said that Isa took a moment to beat her case prior to escaping, did you not? You'd without justice. Most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. I like this blade. I do not care if a few strangers manage to escape. Until the Zephyrs confirm a tunnel is safe, my men are not searching it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I expected, Sir Emmerich. As you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be permanent. I merely mean, you, being a man of fate, that I expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, it was not the will of her alone that your ancestors came to this land, why they took up arms against the Dryrians. What have they done in your position, I wonder? Yet those who believe in that fate is the reinocation of free will. That unquestioned devouring is required of all who could live a life of service to the Fury. Such righteous fear may well serve a knight in the front line. Yes, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scripture as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of the followers over the deaths of their enemies. But I would not presume to speak of the Knights of Eld. That was a different time, nay, a different era. The scripture tells us only so much. Good that it told us more. Elias, no. He is not single. That man is already a bringer for service of the Holy See. A welcome trade to negotiable, to be sure. Less so when one enemy is making ready to harness the power of a god. Maybe does not truly believe in that Isaac Bank can succeed. If she told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Here was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure that have been summoned. Each room was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being Good King Morgan Market 12. The myth made manifest in response to a furtherance supplication of the Mogul's god. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at a war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Filia. They have them both in abundance. Can it truly be all it is required? My Soviet team must conclude the prelimination alliance for the Aphrodite Isaac used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another asteroid, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second asteroid, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly, unless Isaac has some means to mask the signal. I can only presume she had to destroy to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Bill is not given up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Italian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I do not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Aww. Okay, that is cute. When Philia looks into our asteroid problem, I would like to request assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic forces which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly, despite our numbers. Gorgias is fast, and Isaac's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Isaac's followers, the sooner we can press them on the leader's whereabouts. Also, for it's a matter of a self-request. I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our own share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Good, Good, I knew it, understand. You can apprise for the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in this investigation. The templates shall hold snorkeling no absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Yeah, but can I chop Ilbert's head off, please? There you are, Aurelia. Commander Levio instructed me to wait for you. The assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the third hail from Uldar. For man, coming from the field of sands beneath this wood, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, now a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for a Denison Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. Ever search shall be taking part in none. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Okay, hold on a second. I need to put something on it. It's just freezing right now. Dit en een ei aan eieren. Okay, a bit better, even though the jacket itself is cold. No! Yeah, house balls. My ankles is on fire. Caught my boot on a truck or something, and it twisted as I fell. Oh shit. The other units went out dribbling. Peter Pimpers. Hurry, you might catch up. If you're unsure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so that it wouldn't be hard to find. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh no, why did you have awakened me? Oh. I'm the rubber bones! Oh no! Why? It is not good! His bones are rattling because love! This is not the rattling I wanted! Stop rattling with love!
Idiots, does that mean we are all just goddamn Gundams? If we are, who built me? I need to break his legs. He did something wrong. Legs shouldn't be that way. Tyre, what are you doing here? Heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scale beast and it has I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so did we too. Maybe I was a hovering unit. Maybe. And yes, there's actually right now no sound in the game. Don't worry about it. You hustle. Oh no, they have sticks. Not the sticks! How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretic's tracks that I almost failed to notice I had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the guts for his troubles. I fought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, I found, before his friend found me, I came upon this. A drawing groups of three, or less of the observatory. If the signal wait, the merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. XYZ does it. There can't possibly be mental rendezvous inside the place. So we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me face it, you should restrict your search to the wilderness around Observatory. I need more that's a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Of course, little one, of course. No, not Shadow Edgy. Shadow Edgy. I want to summon in a summoner. Ah. Since the... Hold on. Hold on. Now it worked. He didn't want to let me do the others slash. The Shadow Edgy is the Hades Edgy. Well, stay with her then, if you think you're funny better. Can I kill him also? No, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks, their blood must not be shed. Yet your lands are a first of the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has shrunk indeed. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in the secrets by the heretics. Denied all they will, we shall have the truth from me yet. Considerers are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Hier, nie! Ein Darkness! Darkness! What man got away? What tangled away? As you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. The beggars believe, I know, it seems our favorite Guardian spy may have been providing assistance to Isard. Were it not to the efforts of Lady Gary and Shinobi, we might have never discovered this connection. Master Ivan is to come. If you, my people, and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence on this land to prevent the tragedy of Wilberfell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I should accompany you until the investigation is. It is the most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. If I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and always be watching. comforting thought. Come on, William. Let us wait inside of Captain. Oh, Captain Albert. Return and deliver his report. Can I slay him then? I want to break his Nico kneecaps. I mean, I have such a beautiful mace. I want to break his Nico kneecaps. And can someone please soft poke Shadow? Captain Albert seems confident the mission's result would swiftly crumble when they impress. If so, we will have a new information ere long. As the weather brings any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. If our adversary is cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time at this. End words of intrigue. Cat Bill. Sorry. Captain Albert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. First with regards to the heretics we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us not that did we not already know about Sheba. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. As for the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquisitors concerned the Ivy, however, have proven more truthful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired information on shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employer. From him, we were able to trace threads of conspirators, reaching us closer to his master. Alas, the track came to an abrupt end. Seeing that the investigation has been compromised, we took the necessary step of detailing all suspects of conspiracy. We are helping others into the flame station at Ramad's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that the needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was private the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that concludes those originated from House Fortams. He knew the precise routes of the carrier would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowing, aiding, and abetting the heretics. Well, is that no mystery solved at least? But what of the Ivy? We are any closer to raising off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain cumulative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that your investigation is known to barely a handful of them, Field's will is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agents among Roman's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? This is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration has likely occurred during the company's founding, but the groundwork of the acting being laid beforehand. Slip into a position of authority unremarkable, and remain above suspicion all these years. I too, was surprised, though I really should have not been. Of the three grand companies, Sultan was ever the more valuable infiltration. Both Flims and Minza and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the information of the Maelstrom and all of the Twinella. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mined under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Ulda's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified merchants, companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly any ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Roman faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained a small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed. And given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that means recruiting every possible salesboard. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been a child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier then than now, aye. The modern flames have ever been caught between conflicts of interest, the public and the private. Should the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, it was not out of charity they did so, but simply self-preservation. Had Neomandaro's ambitions has been less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked playing Rome with an army. This is what I wondered that they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger has passed. Ahem, returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Dorman allies are shadowing several high-ranked flames. One of who could be the Ivy. Deciding to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. Expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Break continue investigation with the first. Meanwhile, if the second attend to do the unrest, the third can join the fourth with inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned like in a manner of other primates, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understand, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Eric informing on of the success to identify the heretics' abandoners. Hopefully information will be some use of the Ish Guardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Chris Waves, my presence has been requested. I would have your company, Maria. As the Ram's strongest champion, this only means that you present of the discussion. Oh, and the attendant has already given a consent, lest you worry. Don't worry, Shadow, I have all my stuff that I need already beside me and have a close look on the time that I should be there. Like me, your Dob is eager to conclude our business with Isaac, but until another path of sanctuary is found, he will remain beyond our reach. Oops. I shall go to Grania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofell's altar. We shall make our way to the Lotus Den together. They fear me with an F. Okay, this cutscene noch, and after that I will probably end today's part and stream. I gotta make myself some tea because it's cold. Time for some more tea that will kill your nostrils. There he is. My thanks for coming, Aurelia. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. He will show us the Lotus Stand. The Alliance seals await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now? Huh? A grey uniform? That was interesting.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus ye Galvus is a respected military leader, not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
And with that, I would say thank you for watching, and we will see you the next time. See ya. Hey there! Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the chaotic content. If you want to see me live, check the video description, there you'll find the link for Twitch. I hope I see you soon.